Hey folks, David Tao with barbend.com, and today we're talking about the heaviest log presses of all time. It is a classic element in strongman and strongwoman competitions. Who has the heaviest lifts? Let's break it down for the men and women. But before we do that, make sure to Google barbend plus strongman or barbend plus log press to get lots more information. How to do the log press, some heavy lifts, who to watch to potentially unseat these records. The heaviest log press ever performed by a male athlete so far, by the way, I hope this video becomes outdated pretty quickly, occurred in 2015 at the Arnold Strongman Classic Brazil. And the legend, Zydrunas Savickas, who has many strongman records and countless titles. He actually once said he had a large room in his house for all his trophies, no surprise. He performed a 228 kilogram lift in front of Arnold Schwarzenegger, by the way. That's one thing that makes it so dramatic at one of his namesake competitions, to take the record, beating his own record by a kilogram. So 228 kilograms, heaviest log press ever done in official competition or in an official judged capacity. If you look at the top 10 heaviest log presses of all time, Big Z's name, the Lithuanian legend, well, it's basically occupying most of those spots. But Luke Stoltman of Scotland is inching up there. He actually performed a 221 kilogram log press at the 2020 World's Ultimate Strongman Feats of Strength series. Those were the live stream world record attempts because in-person live events had shut down due to COVID-19. Big Z was the judge for Stoltman's attempts, but Stoltman was not able to top 228 kilograms that day, although he is poised to be the next person to really take a legitimate crack at that record. The heaviest log press on the women's side belongs to Britain's Andrea Thompson with a 135 kilogram lift. Now, she actually broke her own record set on the same day. I phrase that weird, it's a little bit confusing, but as part of the World's Ultimate Strongman Feats of Strength series back in summer of 2020, she decided to take a crack at the log press world record, trained for it specifically, and was able to break the existing record with her 130 kilogram lift. But that wasn't enough for Andrea. She likes breaking records in a big way, so she actually loaded 135 onto the log, was unsuccessful with that on her first attempt at 135, came back, was given an additional attempt in that series, and made 135 kilograms in the log press. So breaking a world record twice in the same day, well, pretty much only Andrea Thompson can do that, or athletes of her caliber, and there aren't many of those. An impressive lift, and it was super fun to watch. Andrea actually had a lot of interesting technical elements that went into that lift, including wearing a special type of gripping shirt, and then how she wore her belt that day. That all mattered as she set those two world records in the same live stream session. I talked with her about that in an episode of the Barbend podcast last year, which we'll link in the description below. So there you have it, the two current heaviest log presses ever done, one on the men's side, one on the women's side. We'll see how long they stand. A lot of top athletes are really pushing the boundaries in that particular movement. Until then, I'm David Tao with barbend.com. Thanks for watching.